What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Arseny or Ari, and today I really want to talk with you about social media content creation. So the reason why I'm making this video exactly is because I've been posting short educational content for almost 2 weeks now. It took me just 2 weeks to realize that it really makes sense because I finally started seeing some results. And just because I've been posting every day, right? Sometimes I posted like one video, 2 videos, sometimes 3 videos, right? Short educational content or just lifestyle content. I I finally started seeing some results. Of course, it's not something crazy. I haven't got like crazy numbers. I don't have like a lot of clients, knocking to my doors, but it really makes sense. So let's talk about why you need to post regularly and also what platform should you be focused on. Before we start, let me tell you a little story. So you probably can hear my accent. If you've been watching my YouTube channel, you know that I'm from Russia originally. And if you're new here, let me tell you, I came to the United States when I was like 25, and my English was absolutely zero. I didn't even understand local people. I was so empty inside, right? Because I didn't know how to talk to people. It was like kind of crazy. And I remember, those days when I was thinking that, okay, I probably need to do something. And of course, I started reading aloud. I started watching like Netflix and YouTube without or with subtitles. But I believe the main thing why I started speaking in English just because I started talking. I started exactly, saying some words aloud. So when I have a client here in Los Angeles, right, I'm making this content for my clients, for local businesses, for serious businesses here in Los Angeles, right? I've been making music videos, commercial videos for a while, but right now I'm just trying to be more focused on like content creation for small businesses because at least I can help these people to get like more followers, to build a personal brand, to get some clients. And so what I've noticed is that people really care about what exactly do they need to do. Like, should I be more focused on paid ads or should I start with organic content? Because of course I don't want to spend much time and of course I don't want to spend much money. So, this is the whole point, guys, because you need to choose what do you have more? Do you have more time or do you have more resources to spend it? All right. And let me tell you my personal opinion about it. I've been helping local businesses for a while. And now I really think that, of course, it makes sense to start running some ads on Facebook and Instagram. I'm not talking about YouTube right now. I'm not talking about Google Ads right now or Yelp or like other platforms. Just because, you cannot build a personal brand on like those platforms because it's really difficult to convert a viewer to a follower. But if you have your Instagram account, right, you start running some ads. Instead of saying that you need to buy my product, instead of saying you need to guys, start working with me because I'm trying to make some money here, no, just, say them like, okay, if you like my content, if you want to learn more, make sure that you follow, just subscribe. And this is how you start building a core or a foundation, a personal brand. And it's more difficult to build it on YouTube or Google. Especially on Google because there is no such platform on Google. But if you have your Facebook and your Instagram account, people can just start following you in order to start, learning something new. If you just give them some helpful advices, some, valuable information about, how to do that. But before this, you need to start making organic content and post it everywhere. At least this is for free right now. Social media are for free, right? You don't have to pay anyone for this. You can make everything by yourself if you have, again, time or money, right? So you need to choose, again, what can you spend, like more time or more money, right? If you just don't want to work with videographers, like content creators, or like agencies, you can do everything by yourself. If you have time, this is cool. If you don't have, so this is why you need to work with some in order to be more successful, because these people have the experience. And this is what I've been doing for a while, because I've got some clients who who were trying to do everything by themselves and they just didn't see any results, so they were tired. But again, this is very important. Before you start running your ads, make sure that you start posting organic content. Now, you might have this question, but Ari, why? Why I need to be focused on organic content first? Because I just really want to start running ads. I don't want to care about anything. I don't want to spend too much time. I have some money, like, I don't know, $20, $50 a day. So I really want to make just one, maybe 2 videos and start running ads, to get my clients, to run my business. And let me tell you something. Can you just imagine? I mean, a random person who just scrolls on Instagram, on Facebook, this person sees your content, just a short ad, maybe 30 seconds, maybe 60 seconds, and this person thinks, okay, this is probably about me. I really need this service. I probably need this product. Let me just open their Instagram account, their Facebook, and see what else do they have, what else do they offer, right? And even the whole ads was like amazing, the production was cool, the quality was amazing, but when they go on your Instagram account, on your Facebook account, they see nothing because there is no content. And just think about it. Would you trust this kind of company, this kind of business, if they don't have anything on their social media, but they just keep running ads? I mean, I'd never trust like a lot of people right now, because I've been seeing this ads like everywhere, almost every day, right? Every third, maybe every fourth post, when you just scroll on social media, you see this addressing, and it's just, I kind of hate it. This stuff just pisses me off right now. And this is what your potential client thinks right now. How can you trust you if there is no content, if there is no personal brand, if there is no nothing, right? This is the whole point. And as you know, people right now, they buy from humans. They never buy from like companies. I'm not talking about Apple. I'm not talking about like Amazon or like big, companies that have been on the market for like decades. No, I'm not talking about anything like this. But if you have a product, if you have a service, so you're an entrepreneur, you're just a beginner, let's say, or you've been on the market for a while, you have a completely different story. It's a different case right now. And I really believe that this is why you need to start posting some content first. And guys, if you remember at the beginning of this video, I told you that I've been posting, some content for like a couple of weeks now, almost every day, maybe 2, maybe 3 pieces of content on like each platforms. And you know what? I finally started seeing some results. And this is really amazing. Even my numbers weren't like crazy because, I've got like maybe 200, maybe 300 views on like TikTok and Instagram, but on YouTube, they gave me like 1,000, maybe 2,000 views. And even with these very little numbers, I started getting some people who are interested in my product, right? I've got a lead. Yesterday, I had a call with this potential, client that hopefully I will be working with. And this is how it works. I just post content. I just try to help people. I just try to give them some very helpful advice, very helpful information. And if the client likes what I'm doing, right, because also I really believe that it's not enough just to talk about your service, about your product. You also need to show some like your lifestyle, some behind the scenes, or maybe you go to the gym, maybe you have a pet, maybe you just, walk somewhere outside. So this is what you need to show to your audience and tell a story, the whole story. Maybe you have a mission, a purpose, not just, talking shit about your product and service, because people don't really trust anyone who just try to sell them as much as possible. And this is why you need to build your personal brand first. Alright guys, I hope that you found this video very helpful. If so, put a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also follow me on other platforms. I post a lot of stuff, I post a lot of stories, some behind the scenes again from the gym. I have a rabbit, an amazing rabbit who just, trying to help me with my content because he become a part of my brand. So yeah guys, I'll see you in the next one. Всем пока.